Hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day so far. My name is Mariella and today I wanted to do another what's in my carry-on backpack. I will be traveling to Miami soon with my family, where we'll be spending a couple of days there before we go on a Caribbean cruise, which I'm so excited for. It will be around a 9-hour flight from London, I believe, and I'll be taking this away Featherlight Backpack with me as my carry-on. Some months ago last year, I did another what's in my travel bag featuring my Beis expandable backpack, which I took with me on a weekend trip to Sweden. And because I only had that carry-on bag for the whole weekend, it had everything I needed, including things like clothes and toiletries for that trip. Because I'll have a 23 kg checked in luggage for this holiday, I'll only be taking the things I need or the things I think I'll need for the journey in this backpack, which is why I wanted to bring this one, because it is slightly smaller than the Beis expandable backpack. I've only used it once on my trip to Peru last year, so I can't give a detailed review on it, but I'll still show you a bit about the bag itself at the start before I show you what I'm bringing. Enjoy the video. A bit about the bag. This is the large Featherlight backpack from Away in the Amaro brown colour. Initially I was debating between the small and the large because I wanted something a bit smaller than the Beis expandable backpack, but the large isn't as large as I thought it would be even. It's still a bit smaller than the Beis expandable backpack, I would say, because it's not as spacious in the main compartment and you obviously can't expand it. However, it still holds a lot of stuff, which we'll see in this video. I got it from the Away store in Neal Street, Covent Garden, and I got it for £98. It has this smooth and silky material which looks and feels amazing, but I did read a couple of the reviews online saying that this material could also be a bit more prone to scratching. I've only used this once before for a trip and it's been on 3 flights and there's no obvious signs of scratches or wear. And I think that's also due to its colour, which this time I chose brown. The bag comes in really nice colours: black, brown, this really nice cream, salt white I think it's called, and it's so pretty, but it's just not practical to travel with because the material is a bit more silky, whereas the Beis expandable backpack, I got that in beige because that material is a bit more durable and a bit more wipeable, I would say. It has 3 main sections, so you've got your front pocket with the front zip. In the main front pocket you've got this, which just screams take me with you on holiday. I just love the contrast of the cream and the brown. The main compartment looks like this, and it also has an internal zip pocket here, and you've got a laptop compartment in the back which is supposed to hold up to a 16-inch laptop. There's no pockets in this section, and I would say that the padding isn't as great. So if you do have a laptop that's a bit heavier and want to protect it a bit more, I would recommend using a laptop sleeve in addition to it. Which is a shame because you just want to put your laptop in there, but I guess it just depends on what laptop you have. It's got 2 water bottle holders and also a trolley pass. The other carry-on bag that I'm taking / wearing is the Beis Sports Sling in beige. This will be my essentials crossbody bag, which I'll use for the plane and also immigration, but it's literally pockets galore. It's got all of the pockets you need for all of your bits and pieces. It's a bit more compact than my Uniqlo crossbody bag, but it's okay. It fits all of the things I'll need for the flight this time, and it also fits in my backpack, so if I'm a bit tired of wearing it in addition to my backpack, I could just put it in my backpack. This is a great crossbody bag that I've used quite a lot for traveling because it can hold your essentials, and it also has a hidden water bottle pocket, which is so useful because sometimes all you need is a small crossbody bag, but water or just a drink is so important when traveling and it won't fit in smaller bags. But this one, it can. So what am I bringing with me? Starting off with the front, all of the items that I think I'll need to access easily. In the very front pocket, I've got antibacterial wipes, and this is the only thing I keep in here because there's not much space. However, in the main front compartment, I've got my sunglasses, my digital camera, and in the internal zip pocket here, my purse and also my AirPods, so it's less of a target for theft. Oh, and I also have a pen in here as well. Always handy to have a pen with you. This pocket here is the perfect size for your passport, but I'm not going to be putting my passport in there. It's going to be in my Beis Sports Sling Bag, where I'll keep all of my essentials for the plane, which brings me to the main part of the bag where I keep it. So again, I'll be wearing this while I'm sat on the plane because it contains all of the things that I'll frequently use for the flight, and it prevents me from having to keep reaching for those things in the backpack under the front seat. In this pocket, I've just got a scrunchie. In this front zip pocket, I've got my passport, of course, some tissue, 2 Holy Grail lip liners, and some gum. In the main section, I've only got a couple of things so far. My Kindle, of course. When I'm going on holiday, Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros will be released, and I'm so excited to read that. If you know, you know. It is the 3rd book in the Empyrean series. At the moment, I am reading The Last Party by A.R. Torrey, and this is a psychological thriller. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'll finish it soon. It's an easy read, and the FMC is crazy. Then I've got my satin eye mask. So there's still some space in here, and I'm planning to put things like some of my toiletry essentials like my lip balm, hand cream, etc. once we pass security. And I'll also be putting some snacks like a chocolate bar and some nuts, which I haven't bought yet, but is a must on the plane. Next, I've got my 2 electronics pouches. These 2 pouches I got years ago, and I think they're from Virgin Airlines. I got it from my family. They're really good quality, from Herschel. In this pouch, I have my 2 other cameras that I'm bringing with me, my GoPro Hero 7 Black. It will also have my Sony camera, which I'm currently using. I also have my external drive. In the front pocket, I've got these 2 Sol Gold pouches. Super handy. It contains the batteries for the GoPro and my Sony. I do have to be careful when putting it in this front pocket so that the string doesn't get caught in the zip. In this slightly bigger pouch, I've got all of the chargers for my camera, including a USB-C charger and my iPhone charger as well. I've also got my universal travel adapter. Very handy. And lastly, my power bank, which I got from Amazon for around £16. It's the slimmest power bank I've seen, and it holds a couple of chargers as well, around 3 or 4. I didn't even notice this when I bought it, but it has like a paw to indicate the power, which I think is really cute. So my electronics pouches do take up quite a bit of space in my bag. I am quite teched up, but as mentioned, I am going to try and capture some content on this holiday, and I'd rather keep it with me at all times. The electronics don't even end there, because I'll be taking my MacBook Pro with me for editing, which I'll keep in the laptop compartment of the bag. And because I don't really trust the padding of this laptop compartment, for my MacBook Pro at least, which is quite heavy, I'll still be storing it in the laptop case here. Lastly, for electronics, as you saw, I'll be taking my AirPods with me, but I'll also be taking my new Sony XM4 headphones, which I got from Juan for my most recent birthday. AirPods, great, love them. I use them whenever I go out, but when I'm home or if I'm in a space that I'm going to be chilling for a while, I much prefer using on-ear headphones, which is why I love using these. They're so comfortable, they have great sound, they're noise cancelling. And another reason why I'm taking it on the flight is because it comes with an in-flight plug adapter, so you know I'll be watching those new airplane films immersed and comfortable. And of course, I've got my medicines pouch with me, which I always keep when I'm traveling, because when you are traveling, sometimes it's hard to find medicine when you need it. So always take your personal medication with you, along with essentials such as paracetamol, ibuprofen, Lemsip, even plasters, Imodium, electrolytes. I've got it in here. And I just keep it in this clear Sol de Janeiro bag, which had some of their mini products in it. Next, my toiletries bag, which I'll always have prepped before I go to the airport, just because it's so much easier to have it ready before you go through security, and you also know what will fit in your toiletries bag. This is actually the least packed it's been. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. I don't think so. But because I have my checked in luggage, most of my toiletries will be there. So this will only have in-flight essentials, so things like hand cream, hand sanitizer. I'm not sure if I'll be washing my face before or after the flight, but I have my mini skincare essentials such as my face oil, my face cleanser, moisturizer, and sun cream, of course. I have all of my lip peptides, toothpaste. I'm definitely going to be brushing my teeth sometime. And to look a bit more put together on the journey, I've also got my Benefit eyebrow tint and my mini NARS concealer as well. The last pouch I have in here is where I keep my spare top, my my spare undergarments and some spare socks as well. It's only going to be one flight, so I don't plan on changing, but you just never know what can happen, and if you just want to refresh yourself, it's always good to have some sort of spare change of clothing. So I've just got that in here. This is from Rare Beauty. This is a free pouch that I got from my first order with them on their website. It's such a cute freebie. Lastly, some loose things in my bag. I've got my toothbrush, and in the internal zip pocket in the main compartment, I've got another Soul Gold pouch, and this one will actually contain the jewelry that I'll be using for the holiday, just because I want to keep it with me. At the moment, it's got my hoops and a pair of earrings, but it'll also have my rings, my necklace, and my bracelet I'll always be wearing. And I've also got my keys in there as well. Of course, I have my water bottle on the side. So that's what I'm taking with me as for my carry-on backpack. I do have some time before I actually go. I just wanted to film this for you now. So if I do think of anything else, I'll be sure to put it in the comments or description. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon.